Well, we're back.
Back again.
Back at it. Well, this is weird.
Yeah, it is.
Not where I thought we'd be doing it.
Nope.
Hello, and welcome to the DJ Nugget and Shoup show. The reunion special. Yeah, that right there. It says it right there. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the DJ Nugget and Shoup show. It's back. It's back. And
Reunion.
It's the reunion special today. So, of course, the season finale, we had to bring back the great DJ Nugget, Dayton Vandale. We had to bring him back. Of course we did.
Stop. Overdue.
And so, yeah, this is our reunion special. We're trying out something new. It's actually an in-person one. We always usually do them over Zoom, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
And so doing them over in real life has been... Well, it's we're going to see if this works. It might not work. We don't know. We had
It's
to do
gonna
something...
work.
It's going to work? Yeah.
It's gonna...
We had to do something big for the season finale. Couldn't just do nothing. And so
Yeah.
we built up a little set really quickly. And, yeah. So, without further ado, how have you been, man? It's been so long. How have you been?
You know what? I've been pretty good.
You've been good?
I still go to school.
That's great.
Still got a job.
That's good. Not just any job. You've got like the job.
I got the job.
You got the job.
I got the job. I own my own business.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's called 204 DJs. It's not like huge yet, but we're growing. We're trying to get clientele right now and like getting customers through, and it's been pretty good for 2023.
That's awesome. I mean, I see it all the time, like on your stories. I see it
Yeah.
all the time. I'm always like, oh man, he's killing it. He's killing it.
Yeah,
like,
we do a lot.
Like, it's insane. If you don't know, go follow Dane on Instagram. Like, all the time, you just see all these amazing events that he DJs. It's just, it's absolutely insane. He's by far best DJ in Winnipeg. Don't let anybody else tell you different. I know firsthand, best DJ in Winnipeg.
Thank you.
And I'm sure your beliefs have only grown since the last time I saw you DJ.
Oh, a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I can't even explain how much. Like, I was just a DJ that pressed buttons. Now I'm more of an entertainer. I do more of emceeing while I DJ, not just a little.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm more of a trying to get the crowd going type of person. Yeah, it's just all in all like better experience for like the crowd.
Oh man, that's so cool. I just can't get over it. I'm never able to get over it. Whenever anybody like asks like about like anything about you, I'm always like, oh man. Like if they ever ask about like, because they see the DJ Nugget and Shoup show or something, and they're like, oh, you guys are friends, and I'm like, man, he's the coolest kid I know. What are you talking about?
We're not just friends. We have a strong past.
Oh yeah. That's where the original thing came from, right? Like I didn't know who to go to, and so I went to you because I knew you'd be up for it.
Yeah, that was fun times. Mm-hmm. How many we recorded like how many episodes? Like 5 or 6?
We did 5, yeah. We did 5.
Those are fun times.
Those are fun, yeah. It was a good way to get through a lockdown a little bit.
Yeah.
The COVID times is nice to, yeah. And so, like, I think it's been mentioned in the other episodes, but me and Dane, we don't go to the same school anymore, so we haven't been keeping in contact. It's been a bit of a struggle. But whenever we get back together, it's like no time's passed at all. It's like we saw each other yesterday. Like, it's insane. Like, he got here, and then it was just immediately...
We just like clicked.
Just clicked right back, yeah. Yeah.
And that's what friendships. That's what friendships are.
It really is.
It's like you don't have to be with them every day to still have that bond with someone.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's why we're legends.
Okay, question for you.
Yeah.
What is the coolest place you've ever DJ'd?
Probably either at the Bomber Stadium, because the Bomber Stadium is pretty cool to DJ at.
Oh yeah.
Or the Met downtown on Donald Street.
Oh yeah.
It's like a huge venue, and it's like normally you're on a stage or you're off on the balcony.
Okay.
So like either way, you're still all the attention's put on to you at one point,
Okay.
and it's like I did a social for like 500-600 people, and it was
Wow.
banging. It was banging. It was
Wow.
it was wild, but the Bomber Stadium's fun to play at. You got a lot of different random people showing up, like thousands of people,
Wow.
and like they're just walking by you, taking videos. Some are dancing, some are just like having a good time, and it's just like the atmosphere of that is just amazing.
Mm.
And it just makes you want to have a good time. So yeah, that's two of my favorite places I like to DJ at.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're pretty regular at the Bomber Stadium, hey?
Yeah.
Over the summers, yeah?
Yeah.
When the season's on? Yeah.
Yeah.
I always see you. There's always post something about your DJing at the Bomber Stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually DJing at the Bomber Stadium this weekend, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
For the FC Northwest or
Okay.
something. I think it's the FC Northwest, like the junior league.
Okay.
They do like games there, and yeah, I'm gonna be spinning for that. It's not
Nice.
football, but it's still at the Bomber Stadium,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be fun.
It's European football,
Yeah.
right? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you still playing football?
No, actually, I wanted to this
Yeah.
year, but I with my business that I just started,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I got flooded with events, and Saturdays is where I do my most events, and that's when their games line up.
Okay, yeah.
So I wasn't able to play this year, but hopefully next year I can get some more people under me so I can just have them do the events, and then I go do what I want to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So do you have like is it just you right now? Because I always see you like working
It's-
with other or is there like other ones, other people who work
so
with you right now?
Right now it's kind of like just me. I kind of have like some people like that are willing to help,
Okay.
and like my buddy Beckham, and like my uncle, and my buddy Dion. They're all like down to like help me, and it's pretty cool having them come out, because like it's like you're not alone. You don't have to just like pretend that you're there just to celebrate. You can actually just have a normal conversation with someone, except for just like trying to take a song request, or try to like I guess like just trying to have a good time by yourself. It's kind of harder than having someone with you.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine it could get kind of lonely if you're just the only person behind that booth. You're just
Bro, especially if you have to do like say a wedding, you're there for like 12 hours, and like it doesn't get fun until like 9:30. So like you're sitting there all alone, twiddling your thumbs, playing background music, and hoping they're gonna bring you a pitcher of water. And that's about it. It's nothing really like fun in a wedding, except for like the reception part.
Yeah.
But like I love doing weddings, only for like people that I actually know that are coming to party. I don't really like doing weddings that are just like, okay, well, let's go home now.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily with what I do now, I can kind of pick and choose on what I want to do. So like if it's something that I'm not too interested in, I'll hand it off to like one of my other DJ friends, or like another DJ company. So it's good to have those connections.
Yeah. Well, yeah, connections is everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it rolls.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was doing one, like, right, because it's like recording season right now, so I was
Yeah.
doing one earlier of these, and I was like, I keep forgetting to do show prep, And so I didn't have anything prepared this morning, and I didn't really have anything prepared now either. So it's just gonna be talking the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's new with you?
Well, I'm still working on Titans Inferno.
Yeah.
Which is like, you were there for the beginning.
Yeah, I
right?
was.
You're there for the beginning, which and everybody else will find out when the behind the scenes after the series is over. There's gonna be a big feature length behind the scenes documentary, and you'll find out all about the interesting and twisted long history of the series. But you were there back when it was Project Helios.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you're there at the beginning. You saw how it got, and and so it's wild to just have it actually be filming it now, because like all that stuff I would be like, ding, I just wrote the script on the weekend. Tell me what you think about this.
I remember reading all these scripts and I'm like, God damn, I wouldn't be able to do that.
See, but now like just like how you were saying, like you've gotten like so much better at DJing since then. Like like I feel like I look back at those scripts and I'm like, those are absolute like they're like the absolute like dog crap. Like they're just awful. It's like the reading equivalent of nails on a chalkboard to me. And it's just, I think I've gotten so much better at it now. And there's parts of Titans Inferno, especially when filming, just because of stuff, I felt very rushed doing it, so it's not always my best product, but I'm trying my best. And it's funny, as you can see, it's all shot out of order, but if you were to watch all the scenes so far that have been shot in order, you would see me get even just better throughout that. Nice. And I'm getting better at not just going, gotta get this shot, dialogue. I'm trying to get more interesting imagery in the frame to make it more visually appealing. And we only have, I think, 6 or 8 more days left of it, and then we're done. It's only like, because it's only like 4 more scenes left that we have to do, so it's not that many days left, and then it's done and dusted, and we can put it out there. And so stay tuned for when that's happening. Always keep subscribed to my channel, keep the notification bell on, because you'll see all updates for that. Or you can follow Quintet Productions on Instagram, or Titans Inferno on Instagram at that matter, and you'll have all the updates that you can possibly ever need. But the funny story is that once upon a time, Dayton was actually in the series. He was in the series. He basically played a version of what Evan Karamchand's character is now. He played basically that character was kind of combined with another character to create Evan's character, and Dayton's kind of like an OG of the series. So I'm doing that, and then I'm working on this other analog horror series, which is a little side project.
Nice. In the meantime,
it's just these really easy, short, little scary films that I make, and still pumping those out a little bit every now and again.
Nice.
They bring in some audience, so that's good. Since the last time we talked, I don't know if you saw, but I had a film that I did with Sammy Carvello, who's also been on the podcast, a good friend of mine. Yeah, I did the film Yours, and it was crazy. It won 2 awards at one of the film festivals, and I was just blown away by that. And so that was, I was, I wanted to tell you, but I guess I just posted it and never really told you about it. But
it's okay, I saw
it,
don't worry.
But that was wild, like winning that. And then it played at a festival in England.
Oh.
And so that was pretty crazy too. Like after it got that, it went over to England, and so it played there. And so that was pretty, like, it was just...
That's crazy.
It's just... And the cool thing is, like, when it plays at festivals that you're not at, like I've had a COVID Choir, if you remember that one, that played at a film festival in Nigeria.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was nominated for Best Student Film at that festival. And it was so weird because it was like, I knew the day that was happening, and I was like, across the world right now, there's a group of people sitting in a theater, like, across the world, and they're watching my movie.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just so weird to think about it, but it's so cool because it's like...
That's amazing.
Maybe that's what it'll be like if this all works out for me. Like, it'll be like that, but all the time, because it's like anybody could be watching my movie at any time.
Yeah.
Right? In a theater, like that's the part that interests me, is that, like, I've had films play in a theater. I've had films that have won awards. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I did not think this would happen.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
Back in middle school, I did not think that when I started wanting to become a filmmaker back then, I was like 11, 12, 13, whatever. Like, I never thought that any of this would happen. It's only been, what, I'm 17 now? So, what, like 4 or 5 years? Like,
yeah.
it's just crazy how it's grown like that. Like even you, right? Like crazy how it's grown in just these few short years. Like back then, you know, it was you were kind of like an independent DJ. You were just
kind of just like
doing little stuff, but now you own your own freaking company.
Yeah.
And like you're just doing it. You're out there doing it. Like it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I think that's just cool how things can change.
Thank you.
And we're so young too, right? And like
Yeah.
it's crazy how things can change so fast. So it's like what's 10 years down the line for us? What's 20 years down the line for us?
I want to be retired in my lawn chair, you know. I got like I got my music going in the background, you know. I'm just chilling. That's what I want to be doing in 20 years.
In 20 years.
Yeah.
So when you're 37, you want to be retired.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't think I believe that. I feel like you're gonna be DJing for a long, long time.
No, I want to. Okay, this sounds stupid because like not many people can open up a club from scratch and make it. I want to open up a club from scratch and basically like DJ Friday nights, not do anything Saturday.
Cool.
Yeah. And
that's
like
so cool.
Yeah, I have a vision.
Yeah.
And like I've been telling some of my like DJ buddies like my vision, and like they're like you got a goal, and like because I'm passionate, they feel like I can do it.
Oh yeah, I got no doubt that you can do that. That's
like I wanna make something big and change the whole club scene. Like just everything. I just want to change it because like
awesome.
A lot of people are just like they don't want to go out because it's kind of scary. Like not gonna lie, when I DJ at the club, DJ at the bars, it can be scary at times. I want to change all that. I don't want that. I also want more variety of music played. I don't want just like one to four different genres. I want everything played. Stuff from like old school stuff, EDM, country, hip hop, rap, R&B, whatever you listen to. I want that stuff going on every single day.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like, because like honestly, like all my friends, I have older friends, and they're all going to the club now, right? Because they've graduated already, and and they're telling me all these stories, and like I have no appeal of going to the club, but that club, I got appeal going to that. I want to go to that club.
Exactly.
Like that actually sounds like a place where I would have a good time.
Damn,
you gotta open it up sooner.
Wait until September, bro.
Yeah. But no, I gotta say like this. I've got no doubt in my mind that you're gonna accomplish that, and it's gonna be the biggest club in Winnipeg.
It will be. I'm calling it right now. Right now. I am going to have the biggest club, the best club in all of Manitoba. Probably not the world because, Vegas, Vegas. But it's going to be popping. 2026 coming for you.
Mark it down. You heard it here first.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a date yet, but 2026, you better watch out for that. That year's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's 2 years from now. Okay? 2 years. Give myself a 2 year, what do you call that? Got a deadline. Okay? Got a deadline. Come to think about, like, starting DJing when I was, like, just learning when I was, like, 10. And doing my first event when I was 11 with my uncle. Did my grandfather's second wedding. It was banger. And moved on to working with a company brought in by one of my most appreciated people in my life, Junior. He brought me in at a very young age and showed me the ropes. And I can honestly say, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Because he gave me a lot of opportunities and showed me how to do it properly and not just mess around and just be a regular DJ. Yeah. He's probably not going to watch this, but if you watch this, love you, man. yeah, and then I was with a company since I was like 14, and then last year kind of wanted to do something else. I kind of wanted to move into broadcasting like more.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be like a radio host or something.
Right.
Because like I want to do more. I want to be more than just a DJ. Like I want to have a very strong voice when I am DJing. So like I want to make my voice known and heard. So like I kind of want to do like be a radio host or like part of a street team, because like
Okay. Yeah.
they're like public speaking, and like I'm not the best at that. Like I can't talk to anybody, but like you give me a microphone and I will talk. And I'll talk a lot, considering. Anywho. But yeah. So like when I broke off from the company, I was still doing like DJing and stuff, because like that's what I know. That's what I know to do. And I decided to not just be a DJ and look into more of being an entertainer. So like I like to rap for people, and like when I have a good crowd, I put on a song and I start rapping. They love it, and then like after that, my energy is like through the roof. So like I'm hopping on the mic and I'm just going off with the regular music that I play, and just hyping up the crowd and like getting them going, getting them excited, which gets me excited even more because they're excited. So that makes me happy. And yeah, it's just a wild life. It's a wild life. You'd be surprised though. I'm like one of the only DJs that will deny alcohol at events.
Oh yeah?
I don't like drinking, period. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like if it comes down to it, maybe I'll have like a mixed drink, but it has to be more, Coke or something else in it than like...
than the actual...
Yeah, and I don't like the taste of it. It's nasty. So like, I'm one of the most soberest DJs when I DJ. It makes it the best time ever. Because people are like, how are you doing all that sober? I'm like, how aren't you? Like, you can't, you don't have to have a drink in your hand to be having a good time.
Yeah.
Like, one of the bartenders actually made fun of me. They were like, we see you here all the time, and you're always just getting water. Like, loosen up a bit. And I was like, I am loosening up. I put ice in it today. Normally I get just no ice. But yeah, it's pretty funny. It's really funny, actually.
So you'll it'll just be you who's not like you won't. Do you like? This is such a stupid question. I answered in my own head. For some reason, I thought that you would like make sure that nobody had any alcohol.
No.
You just mean you.
Just
yeah.
Me, just
Sorry,
me.
I answered in my own head. That was my...
I can't control what other people do. And
no, that's what I thought. But for some reason in my head, I was
a lot of the times, actually, they won't dance unless they have alcohol in their system. So like I've done events where like they wouldn't dance until like 11:30 when the alcohol's kicked in, and they're like drunk. Because they don't have the confidence to get up on the dance floor unless they have that liquid courage in them,
Yeah.
So, you just gotta learn how to fight through it, and not just get discouraged when you don't have anyone on the dance floor until 11:30. Because realistically, a lot of people, you don't know what they go through. So like they could have anxiety and all that, like other stuff, and like put a couple drinks in them. Forget about all of that, and they're on the dance floor, and it's amazing. And once a little bit people go on the dance floor, everybody goes on the dance floor, because there's not just that one group that's just on the dance floor looking awkward. There's everybody now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get the dance floor like anxiety, I guess, because I went to my first social a couple weeks ago.
Oh, how was that?
It was good. Yeah, I went with my girlfriend and her family.
Okay.
It was at the Portuguese Association.
Okay, nice. I like playing there.
Yeah, I've seen you play there before.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that when I got there, I'd see you up on the stage. But I didn't. I didn't actually even end up seeing the DJ. The DJ had a big screen in front of him.
Oh, it was probably. I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but.
But you know who it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and like she loves dancing, and so she took me onto the dance floor. But like, I'm not the most comfortable dancer, and so like I was like I could totally see how it would take like some drinks to get you out in the mood for dancing, right? Because I felt very self-conscious. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm dancing, but like you know what I mean? Yeah. But then I saw some people, and they evidently had some drinks, and they were going all out crazy. One time somebody got put on somebody else's shoulders. And was like,
that's fun.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen a couple times. A lot of times, actually, not just a couple times. Almost every event, there's someone else on the shoulders.
Oh, I'm writing a few books.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of got to stop starting all these different projects, but the one book is it's actually going to be a play.
Okay.
Because right now I'm directing a play for my school for our drama program, where I'm the one directing the play. Because my drama instructor he came to me and he was like, so normally I would direct this, but since you've had the experience with directing, because like it's all very like well known that I'm a director, like everybody just kind of knows me as like the filmmaker guy at school, you know what I mean? And so he comes to me and he's like do you want to direct it? And I was like, sure. And so I'm directing, and we're working on it right now, and it's going to be like our exam for the program.
Okay.
And so instead of doing like a written exam, we have to put on a show, and people can come and see it and everything. And but because I'm doing that, hopefully it just really got my inspiration going for actually writing a play, because I don't know, I never really thought about writing a play. Like I'm always writing screenplays and scripts and stuff like that, but I was like, what about a play? Because it's such a different like wheelhouse. Like it's very different, and so I'm writing, and it's going really well right now. It's going by. It's probably one of the easiest things I've ever written so far. Like it's just the ideas are just flying out of me. Like it feels so good, and so that'll be published like as a book. So like you can, because there's like books, like if you read like Shakespeare in class, like you read it in a book, right? It's published. So I'm just gonna do that as well, instead of going to like a publishing house or something. So it's gonna be self-published. I got my friend right now, she's working on the cover, and
nice.
It's gonna look cool. I'll show you afterwards the mock-up for the cover. Can't reveal it just yet, because you guys can't know the cover, you guys can't know the title, you guys can't know what it's even about until it's finished and it's ready to come out. There's gonna be a big marketing campaign behind it, but I can tell you afterwards everything about it.
I'm gonna know. I'm gonna be one of the first people to know.
Yep. Right now I think there's only 4 or 5 people who actually know about it.
I don't feel that special anymore.
No, but compared to like people who know my other stuff, like there's probably like 50 that I'll tell if it's a normal project.
Yeah.
So that's very small. Like, and like 2 of those people are my mom and dad, right? Like, you know what I mean? So
they don't count. They need to know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because like that's a big thing.
Yeah, I tell them all the projects I'm working on. So yeah. But my plans are for sometime in the next like 5 years. Sometime when I'm in university, I want to put on the play as a fringe show at the Fringe Fest.
Okay.
And because I was looking into it, and it's pretty easy to do. Not that it's easy, obviously, but like it's relatively, like it's not this like absolutely insane multi-million-dollar venture, right? You can do it for a couple $1,000, and then you make a return on your money because you get 100% profit of the ticket sales.
Nice.
Yeah. And so I'm thinking one day I'll end up putting it on, hopefully, and that way, because my idea is that I really want a performance so that I can like take pictures of it and have it like filmed and photographed, and one film so I can like have it out there, and then photographed so that in like a second edition of the playbook I can put those photographs in there, because when you see like a really good like play, like in like a Shakespeare play, and they usually have like pictures of like a performance on there, and so I want that kind of thing, because I think that'd be kind of cool if I could actually have like pictures in there, because then it would make it feel like realer than it actually is. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'm writing a novella. So a novella is like a short novel, so it's about half the length. So a novel typically starts at about 50,000 words.
Yeah.
Novella is 25,000.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm writing that one. That one I can't tell you guys about. I've mentioned it before. If you... Oh, maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I don't really know. But it's called On the Secret Origins of St. Nicholas.
Okay.
And so it's this kind of like new take, I guess, on like a... It sounds stupid to say, but like a Santa Claus origin story.
Okay.
So it takes these because I got really interested in like, I guess like the historical idea of where these kind of legends come from.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was really interesting how the actual Saint Nicholas, like the historical Saint Nicholas,
Yeah.
he was a bishop who lived in Myra, which is in Anatolia, which would be modern day Turkey.
Yeah.
So he lived there, and he was called Nicholas the Wonder Worker, because he did stuff. And the main story that surrounds him is that there was this man in the town, and back then when you got married, you had to pay the other family a thing called a dowry. And so it was kind of, that's why they got married, so you had to pay them. And this man, he was poor, he didn't have a wife. He had 3 daughters, but he couldn't pay dowries for any of them because he didn't have any money.
Yeah.
St. Nicholas was rich. His parents were rich Greek people. And so they left him a bunch of money because they died when he was very young. So Nicholas, and he was a bishop, so he didn't buy lots of stuff, right? He was very, very selfless, right? And so what he did was in the middle of the night, he went, got a pouch, put some gold coins into it. There was an open window. He walked by through the window, put it in the living room, and then the man woke up, found the coins, and was able to pay for a dowry for his daughter. So his daughter was finally able to get married.
Oh.
He did it 2 more times, for the second daughter and for the third daughter. Then on the third daughter's time, when he was throwing that in, the man caught him, and he was like, "Oh, like thank you. Like how can I repay you for this? Like why are you doing this?" And then St. Nicholas just goes, "How you can repay me is never mention this to anyone," because he was such like a modest man that he knew that if the other man were to tell people, he would get kind of like made fun of in the village, in the town. And so that's one of the biggest stories, is that he threw that, and that's an idea of why they kind of chose St. Nicholas as the name for Santa Claus.
Oh.
Yeah. There's this whole interesting like history of like where the name Santa Claus came from, and there's like, because there was like Sinterklaas was like a German name for it, which was like a like corruption of Saint Nicholas, which was then Sinterklaas, which was then a corruption into Santa Claus, like corruption in like meaning like etymology terms, not like a corruption. But yeah, it's really interesting, and I really got into the history of that, and I was like, this would make a great novella of like, what if that historical Saint Nicholas who did the money, right, the dowry payments, what if that historical Saint Nicholas actually became Santa Claus that we know today?
Yeah.
And so it's this kind of more I don't want to say like adult, because there's nothing explicitly adult about, but it would be more a book that like teens and above would read, of like this historical guy, and it's kind of, it plays into the history and stuff of that. And so I'm excited for that too. That should hopefully by Christmas 2024 that'll be out. I'm hoping, because I gotta get this play's coming out faster than the St. Nicholas one, so the play will hopefully be out by, hoping. I really shouldn't say this stuff because I always miss deadlines when I say this stuff, but hopefully maybe Christmas 2023 it'll be out, and then the next Christmas will hopefully be the next novella. But yeah, I got way too many projects. I got way too many projects, man. Way too many projects. I'm always constantly like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and this. This podcast is one of them. How long did I neglect this podcast for? Like
a year?
A year. Literally.
Maybe 2? 2021 we did it?
Well, that was the DJ Nugget, but like the podcast, the last time I recorded, other than today, this is the first day of the recording season, so it's a little
like
weird.
a year.
It was a year, because last summer was the last time I recorded an episode with my friend Xander. That was the last time I recorded an episode. They all released much later because I'm lazy, but not lazy, but
you have a lot of stuff on you.
I have other editing projects I had to do first, and editing a podcast is like surprisingly a fairly big task. Like there's so much because I always put in like the visual component. If I was just doing audio, I'd be done like that, right? Yeah. It's literally just take the audio files out, put it in. But since I do the video, because people love that video, and I add graphics, I add all this stuff, it takes a minute. It takes a minute.
Or 3.
Yeah, or 3. But yeah, I'm done talking about all the projects I have going on. What else is new with you?
I just DJ a lot. I DJ 5 days a week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes 6, depending on the week.
Wow. So you stay busy.
Yeah, stay busy. I DJ Wednesday through Sunday. DJ 3 nights at a club called Moonlight Lounge.
Okay, yeah, I've been seeing you posting about that.
Yeah, and so I have a residency right now for 3 nights a week.
Oh, wow.
And then I mobile DJ with my company 2 nights a week, so that's Friday, Saturday. Yeah. Actually, this weekend I didn't have any like big events. I basically hopped around from bar to bar and I DJ'd.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in St. Anne's, Ile de Chêne, Moonlight, and then Bar Red Sea.
Okay.
So I DJ'd my Wednesday, Thursday, and then I DJ'd Friday in St. Anne's at the bar there, and then Saturday in Ile de Chêne at the bar there, which ironically is the same owner.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but they didn't know that I was coming to DJ both of their bars, because like it's different managers, but like the guy owns both of them.
Okay.
So like, yeah, it's kind of weird, but at the same time it was fun. And then Sunday I was at Bar Red Sea, which is on Portage.
Okay.
And that was pretty fun. It's a little different than what I would normally play, because like you're playing Afro beats and you're catering to a different type of crowd. Okay. I'm slacking on Afro beats, so like my set wasn't the best, but like I still had people vibing, which is the main part, because like if you don't got people vibing, they're not gonna want to stay. And if they don't stay, the bar doesn't make money, and then you don't make money at the end of the day. So you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't have anything like major. Like I'm just a DJ. Like realistically, I don't do nothing like nothing fun. DJing's fun, but like I don't do anything outside of DJing except for go to school.
Does DJing ever like get in the way of school? Something like
100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes like so Wednesday, Thursday, I DJ until 2 a.m. So like I won't be getting out of the club until 2:30. Wow. So like I'll be getting home for 3, and then going to bed, and then trying to wake up for 8. 99.9% of the time, I don't wake up for 8.
Understandable.
So I go to school late all the time, but at the same time, it's like, do I have to go to school to be a DJ?
Exactly. When you already got this set up, like, as long as you graduate, you're going to be okay, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, because you got all this set up. It's not really...
Yeah, I got 2 full setups, and yeah, I got a lot of dance floor lights, but I got 2 full setups. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I always enjoy seeing when you're posting your stories, like looking at all the fancy new gear that you're working with. It's just like it just comes such a long way from what I remember. Like it's just so impressive. Yeah, the tiny little mixer.
Oh, the Pump Up Fridays.
Oh yeah.
That was like a fun experience at Avery, especially because like rain or shine, I was DJing Friday, every Friday. Yep. And like realistically, that was my only event. I was doing 12, 13-year-old, just getting there in front of the school. Yep. And now look at me now. It's like I'm always booked, and people are still trying to book me. Yeah. I can't do it all. I can't. Like this summer, I'm like, I've said no more this summer only because like last summer I literally worked 7 days a week.
Oh wow!
And it was bad.
I can imagine that'd be really taxing.
Yeah. I was tired. I threw away my summer. I didn't get to do what a normal 17-year-old should have done. So I'm gonna do it this year.
Nice.
But I won't be 17 anymore, so it's gonna be a little different. Gotta keep things a little like keep it legal. Yeah. Keep it legal. Can't get locked up.
No. We can't lose Winnipeg's best DJ.
We can't lose Manitoba's #1 party DJ.
Yes. Oh, is that the new? Is that the new one? Manitoba's #1. Nice.
Manitoba's #1 party DJ. I used to be Winnipeg's youth DJ, but I'm not really youth anymore. And well, I'm basically Manitoba's #1 party DJ. Everybody loves me.
Nice.
And then I'm not just saying that. People physically tell me every time that I DJ that I'm one of the best DJs they've ever heard, other than, you know, the big famous DJs that, you know, Finesse and like Quiche and everybody else, Zach Daniels, all the big names, Aaron Turbulence. He's a fun guy. He drives an airplane.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a pilot. Never actually met him, but he seems fun. But yeah, so I don't just say that. It was given to me. It was. Junior gave it to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, he used to be Winnipeg's #1 youth DJ. So
I was the only DJ I was the only youth DJ in Winnipeg, so it wasn't that special.
But now he's upgraded, because you know how many DJs there are in Winnipeg. Like
and a lot of youth DJs now.
Really?
Yeah, there's more upcoming like youth DJs now that are inspired to DJ than there was before. Like, I didn't know anyone that was inspired to DJ except for myself, and now I know like a lot of people that are like, oh my god, I want to do this, and this is what I want to do.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I want to maybe do a school or do lessons.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
And it wouldn't be just like, I'll show you how to DJ. I want to show you how to take on events. I want to show you how to be an entertainer more than just a DJ. Because if you're just a DJ, it's not that fun. When I was just a DJ, my events weren't that fun. Like, they weren't. When I turned into more of an entertainer, 100 times better. 100 times better. You use the microphone correctly, it makes your parties so much better. So that's why you always got to carry 2 microphones with you at all times, a wireless and a wired. Just kidding. But yeah.
Man, you got some big dreams, man. And you're gonna do it all too, and that's the crazy part. Is like you're gonna do it all too, and that's the exciting part. I can't wait to see it.
I never thought. I'm not even 18 yet, bro. I never thought I'd be able to like do all of this. It's crazy to think about, because like it feels like I've been doing this for so long, but realistically, I've only been doing events for 6 years. I've been like experimenting with DJing for like 7, but like that doesn't really count, because like I didn't do anything. I just chicka wow. Yeah, but yeah, it's a crazy life. I don't know where it's gonna take me next. I never know.
Yeah,
it just kind of happens.
I know wherever it's gonna take you, it's bigger and better places.
Yeah.
Every single time, it's always just gonna get better and better.
Yeah. Yo, check it.
Oh, here, I got something for you.
Oh.
I finally got business cards made.
Oh. Vistaprint, bro.
Vistaprint.
Yeah. I like this.
Thank you.
Should have put a nice picture of yourself right here. That'd be sick. Yeah. I like these. Can I keep this?
Yeah, of course. Nice. Yeah, I've got so many of them. Take as many as you want. There's a whole deck right there. Go for it.
No. Can give them your contact if I ever need a writer or director.
Exactly.
Or,
and to be totally fair, you have all of this contact anyway, but you know.
Except for your QR code. But
yeah. But that just leads you to my YouTube channel.
Then I have your QR code.
You have my QR code. You have everything on there. It's just cool because it's I wanted like the day that I got them on like the weekend last week, and then the next day at school, I was like telling my friends, I was like, all my teachers, I was like, take one.
That's what I did when I
I
got
know.
my business card.
I know.
And looking back at it, I got made fun of so hard for it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, it was just like, you're not a real DJ.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't. Not gonna lie, I just pressed play and played music. I couldn't mix.
But everybody starts somewhere.
Now I'm laughing. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll be laughing. Stay laughing.
Yep.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Oh, you should just start the podcast with the ha 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 ha. But I probably should go soon.
I was just gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll wrap it up there.
I gotta go to another event. Boom.
Yeah. Dayton's DJing tonight. So it was awesome. He took time out of his day to come.
No problem.
Film this little reunion special. It was nice. Haven't seen you in a long time, man.
Yeah, it's been
so
a long
nice to see you, man. Like
we gotta start getting together more often.
We do, yeah.
And our chemistry was just
yeah.
I got some videos from grade 8 that was just amazing. Like our bond was like unreal.
I know, yeah. And I don't ever want to lose that. Like I don't want you, because I know throughout high school we've kind of, and especially with COVID, that severed it even more. Like we haven't had much contact just because it's been so far apart. But like, I don't want you to be one of those people that I'm never gonna see again after high school. I want you to be one of those people that sticks around.
Don't worry, I want to form a team that's more than just DJs. Like, I hate to say it, there's a lot more talent in the city than people realize. And I'm trying to create a company that's not just for DJs, but for videographers, photographers, drummers, rappers, R&B artists, producers, literally anything. You want to be on my team, we'll find a position for you. Like, you want your talent to be out there, we will find a position for you. And that's what I want my company to be about, is local talent coming together and doing what they do best. So that's what I want to do in the long run for my company. And I also want to own a club.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's going to be a long journey, but you gotta start somewhere. Right now, I'm building up my equipment, I'm building up my networking, my clientele. I'm building everything from scratch, and I'm starting from the bottom and working my way up. So.
Yep. And look where you've gotten already. Like,
yeah,
again,
I didn't expect all that. Like, I didn't.
I mean, I've said it so many times already, but like, no doubt in my mind you're gonna accomplish all of it. Like, you are. Like, it's just, there's no way that you aren't going to. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like it's those things you can just feel they're a sure thing. And like, I feel this is a sure thing, and it's gonna happen. And I cannot wait.
It's going to be a wild journey, and I can't wait to, I want to take everybody that's down to ride with me, I want to take them all the way. So, whoever's down to ride with me, we're going all the way. We're going all the way to the top, and everybody's going to eat at the end of the day. Everybody's going to make their bread. Everybody's just going to make a name for themselves, what they do, and their passion for it. Like, it's hard to explain, but, there's people out there that need to be out there.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be out there more. Like, I don't know why people aren't hiring you to film their next movie or literally next commercial or anything, because we made some nice commercials.
Yeah.
That was some funny times.
I'll get there someday. It's a different path.
It takes a lot longer.
It takes a lot longer just because of how. I don't even know how to put it.
It's harder to do.
Yeah, because it's so much more out there as opposed to here. It's really hard to get into the film industry here. It's a lot more out there, so I have to actually get out there, and I can't really get out there till I'm over 18. Right? Yeah. So once I'm there, we
can find a way for you.
Oh yeah, there's definitely plans in motion that I'll tell you a bit after.
Okay.
There's some plans in motion about what's gonna happen to get where I want to get to.
As long as you got plans, goals, and you're keeping your head straight onto them, you'll do anything in the world.
Exactly.
That's all you got to do, is you got to keep your mind to what you want to do, and you can do it.
Yeah.
So, those for you guys out there too. You want to do
Yeah.
anything in the world, you put your mind to it, you can do it.
Yeah.
It's true. Because I was really tempted to quit DJing as soon as I started because I got so much backlash for it. So much backlash. Yeah. It sucked.
Yeah.
But now we're living our best life.
Yeah.
Doing as much as we can.
Yep.
Kind of draining, but you know, fuck it.
But hey, it's worth it at the end of the day, right? It's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Yeah. And on that note, I think we should wrap it up here.
All right.
Got to get Dayton to his next event, and so this has been for hopefully not the last time. We got some more stuff.
We got some more stuff to talk about.
Yeah. But for now, this has been the season finale of season 2, and once more, this has been the DJ Nugget and Shoup Show with your hosts Matthew Shoup
and DJ Nugget.
See you guys next time.